Using the 4 steps, deduce the empirical formula of ascorbic acid, also known as vitamin C. Ascorbic acid contains 40.92% carbon, 4.58% hydrogen, and 54.5% oxygen by mass. To solve this example, let's begin with the first step, that is to find the percentage composition, which is already given to us in the data of this question. Can you see it? 40.92% of carbon, 4.58% of hydrogen, and 54.5% of oxygen. The second step involves the determination of the number of gram atoms of all the elements individually. For this, we will divide the mass of the elements by their atomic masses. So, for the number of gram atoms of hydrogen, we will write 4.58 grams, that is its mass, divided by 1.008 gram per mole, that is its atomic mass, will give us 4.54 gram atoms. Similarly, for oxygen, we can write 54.5 grams divided by 16 gram per mole, will give us 3.406 gram atoms. In the same manner for carbon, it can be written as 40.92 grams divided by 12 gram per mole, will give us 3.41 gram atoms. Once we have these gram atoms or number of moles, we need to find the atomic ratio, which is our third step. Atomic ratio is calculated by dividing the gram atoms values by the smallest number of moles or gram atom value. In this calculation, you can see that the smallest number of mole is that of oxygen, which is 3.406. So first, we will write all these elements as ratios. C is to H is to O. Now we will divide their gram atoms by 3.406. 3.41 divided by 3.406 to the ratio 4.54 divided by 3.406 to the ratio 3.406 divided by 3.406. Once we simplify this, what will we get? We will get 1 to the ratio 1.33 to the ratio 1. Well, we can clearly see here that the ratio is not a whole number. Isn't that the case? So, what do we need to do in this scenario? As discussed earlier, we need to find a suitable whole number to transform these values into whole numbers. In this situation, the suitable digit will be 3. So, we will multiply this whole ratio with 3. That will result in 3 to the ratio 4 to the ratio 3. This means once these numbers are written in subscripts, the empirical formula of ascorbic acid will become C3, H4 and O3. Folks, this process might involve several steps and appear lengthy, but it is actually quite straightforward, isn't it? All you need to do is remember these steps in order and by heart. By doing so, you will always end up forming the correct empirical formula effortlessly.